It's Angela King back for another video, and I woke up this morning and we're doing breakfast.
So a lot of you guys have asked for us to do Wendy's breakfast, and honestly, we would have done it a long time ago if he would have cooperated. But he hasn't cooperated, so it is what it is. Today he did decide on a Sunday that he would get up and have breakfast. So we did it. We did Wendy's. We did the app. I will say this, Wendy's app is really good. I like it. I'm using it from now on. I would also like to say that Wendy's in Athens, Alabama is a really good Wendy's. I am already questioning this breakfast choice though, because we got combos. We got the, what's it called? Honey butter chicken biscuit combo. They were $5.19 each. I got a coffee. It was cold. How do you serve cold coffee? Yeah, I didn't order cold coffee. So I've microwaved it. Tastes okay, but it was cold. It's still not very hot.
You know who doesn't serve cold coffee?
Yeah,
McDonald's.
I'm not gonna talk about anybody else. Okay, so we got the combo. We got the fries seasoned. I don't know what they're called.
I kind of want to start with these. Just get one.
Well, let's try one. So these are the little breakfast fries. They look really good.
Cheers.
Cheers. That is good. They're cold, but they're good. I say cold. They're not hot.
It tastes really good.
But they do taste good. They're kind of crunchy on the outside.
For the rating, are we going to do like overall score or are we going to do separate?
I don't know yet. I'm a little agitated by my cold coffee.
These are really good.
Those are good. They're also not hot either. I don't know how well Wendy's in Athens does for breakfast. There was a couple people there. All right.
Let's try this thing.
So this is the honey butter biscuit, honey butter chicken biscuit. I will say it's not very big.
It's gonna be amazing.
It smells good, doesn't it? You smell that? So it's a smaller biscuit. It's nowhere near as big as like a Hardee's or a Bojangles.
Yeah. It's like the palm size.
Yeah, it's little. We'll see. All right, so I don't know what to think about the biscuit yet. It doesn't look like it's cooked enough. That's my opinion, of course. All right, so cheers.
Cheers.
This is the honey butter chicken biscuit from Wendy's. Good. The biscuit's not bad, actually. That's good. Wouldn't you agree?
Chicken's dry.
You think? Did you get much honey butter? Mine's got a lot of honey butter on it.
Me too, but like I just took a bite with like no honey butter.
So I was told going into this by one person, by one loyal viewer, that it's good, but the stuff's kind of small and it's a little expensive. People get on to me all the time about being cheap. I will say that I don't know that it's way overpriced, but it is. The biscuit is small, but it was $5.19 for this combo. I don't know. That's not a terrible price. The coffee's okay. I mean, it's good. It's not bad. It was cold, which is the problem if you're not going somewhere where you can heat it up. I really like this.
Me too.
That honey butter is good. What do you think, Miss Mandy? She's eating one. She gives it a thumbs up. I wish the biscuit was a little more cooked. Look, it reminds me a little bit of a Chick-fil-A biscuit in that it's kind of undercooked and a little crumbly. Oh, I like that idea. I'll do this. The chicken they use is not as good as Chick-fil-A. Do you think it is?
No. Oh, I meant like, I agree with you.
It's not as good as Chick-fil-A. It's not as good as Bojangles. You ever had a Hardee's chicken biscuit? It reminds me of the same chicken they use, which is fine. Oh my gosh, do you see that drip out?
I don't have any more honey butter left.
Mine had a lot on it.
Mine had like a bunch on the where I bit off the start, and there's no in the back.
I really like these. These are different for breakfast. I like it. Nobody else is serving that, are they?
No. I feel like I've had something like this though, like with the seasoned potatoes for breakfast.
I want to tell you, not for breakfast, but let me tell you what they are similar to.
KFC.
Exactly. Look at you, growing up as a food reviewer.
They remind me just of bigger fried potatoes, like the square ones that you cook for breakfast.
That's kind of what they are. That biscuit's really good. All right, how do you want to grade it?
Overall experience, and then fries and.
We can go overall experience, including the app,
Okay.
even though you really can't score that. So give me your overall grade. He got a Coke, by the way. The overall grade for your first experience at Wendy's for breakfast.
A 4.
Okay. That includes everything, right? The drink, the weight, the food. Okay. I would give the overall experience, and I'm going to deduct some points because of the cold coffee, a 3.75. And I'm telling you that the cold coffee deducted a lot of points because you're going to be pleasantly surprised at what I give each item. All right, so honey, what would you give the honey butter chicken biscuit from Wendy's?
A 4.25. The biscuit's just not great, and the chicken's just not that great either. The honey butter carries the biscuit.
I'm going to say the same thing. The honey butter is the star.
It should be though. I feel like that's the reason you have.
The biscuit is okay. I mean, it's not bad. It's just not great. The chicken it's fine. The honey butter is really good. So you put it all together, it's really good. I would give the biscuit. I'm with you. 4.25 for this. 3.19 by itself. It might be a little pricey for the size, but maybe not. That's not too bad. All right, what would you give? I don't even know what these are called. The breakfast potato thingies.
Seasoned potatoes.
Season. What would you give the seasoned potatoes on a 0 to 5 scale?
A 4.5 just because they're kind of cold.
Would you give them a 5 if they were hot?
Probably.
They are really. The taste is really good. I love that they're crunchy on the outside. They're kind of like a JoJo potato at Jiffy, a little one.
But theirs are thicker.
Yeah, these are little. All right, so you're giving them a 4.5. I was going to give them a 4.4. I really like them, but I agree with you. They should be hotter. So overall, not a bad experience. The cold coffee kind of threw me for a loop. I wish it hadn't been cold. I probably would have had a better attitude going into this. Because Hudson can tell you I was trying to eat it and drink it going down the road and it was cold. I don't want cold coffee.
No.
But otherwise, this is pretty good.
Would you come to Wendy's again to get breakfast?
I would. I want to try some other stuff there, but I do like this. I kind of like it a little bit. I like it more probably than I should because it's different. Does anybody else have that? I don't think they do.
Not around here, but it's really popular in a bunch of places. Like I know Whataburger, that's like their big thing for breakfast.
No. We're getting a Whataburger in Madison, I think.
Might do that. And we got to go back to Culver's. I just really don't care for it getting fast food and like 20 minutes away.
Well, thanks for telling us.
I'm just saying.
The honey butter is good. They have just a honey butter biscuit. I bet that's really good. The biscuits there are, I mean, look, they don't even, to me, the actual biscuit does not compare to Bojangles and Hardee's. We've already had this conversation.
Hardee's biscuit is hard to beat.
And so is Bojangles. But it was pretty good. Good effort, Wendy's. Wendy's kind of got screwed. I'm just going to tell this little story. They kind of got screwed because they put all this money and all this research and all this development into serving breakfast. And then they put it out and then the pandemic hit.
And then now breakfast kinda is the reason why fast food isn't doing very good.
That's what I read about a month ago.
And Taco Bell shut down their breakfast in Athens.
I think it may be back.
I hope it is.
I'm not sure, but I think at least one of them is serving
I
breakfast.
mean,
now.
they only have one good breakfast thing that I've had.
That's
I've had
not true. They have a couple.
I've had 3. I had like a breakfast burrito one time. I had like 2 different ones, and then I had the crunch wrap, and it was amazing.
All right, so Wendy's again, good effort. I really like those fries. I almost wish you could get those during the regular day. I wonder if you can.
It could be breakfast. It could be.
Yeah, that's not really breakfast at all. That's just seasoned potatoes. All right. Is it Labor Day? Have a good Labor Day weekend. He's got baseball practice today.
From 2 to 4, and then I'll have nothing to do from 4 until Monday night, where I have
So we're gonna do some
NFL
videos.
football drive.
And we're going to do some videos.
Well, drop a comment who I should get in my fantasy football league.
Tell him who to draft, and he don't know anything about it. He's
No,
terrible.
I'm pretty bad. I won it 1 year, then I finished second, and then the last 2 years I finished last.
Oh, I didn't know you'd ever won it.
And me and Whit 2 straight years ago, we finished first and finished second,
All right.
and we played each other in championship.
Let's wrap this up. Wendy's, good job. Better. I don't know if I would say better than I expected. If the coffee would have been hot, I would have probably been happier. But I think it was a little better than I expected. I really do, because I didn't really expect a whole lot. Nothing against Wendy's, but new products, I just didn't expect a lot. Pretty good. All right, so and it's looking.
We're out to the spot.
Bye.